everyone, and welcome to my forest! How is everyone doing tonight? Or this morning, depending on where you live. Hey, Apple! How's it going? Woo! My favorite streamer, let's go! Can I have your autograph, please? I hope you're doing good, Apple. It's great to see you here. Aww. Tonight, we are going to be playing some Star Rail and continuing the story. What adventures will the Trailblazer and their friends find for them tonight? Well, I guess for the Trailblazer, it's day. So what adventures will they find for themselves today? We are about to find out. So let's just jump into this and get started, shall we? All right, let's go. So we are at the quest Spindle, laboring to weave the tapestry of time. We need to head to the Garden of Life and discuss what to do next with the Chrysos heirs. Oh, the little chimera. All right. Oh, it's the burial site. Well, maybe not the burial site, but the little remembrance site. You've also thought about if you could lend the power from Orynyx, for you want to hear the greeting from your first encounter. We are Trianne. It was a shame that you couldn't. To bring the soul that crossed the Netherrealm back to the world of living, it's too difficult. All right. Trebios's memory has unveiled the very first prophecy. All shall bid farewell to one, and that one person alone will witness the miracle. Such is the will of fate. Only one shall live till the end, and they alone will witness Era Nova. So, what does that mean? I guess we'll find out. If I take on Orynyx's trial, will the prophecy come to pass for me as well? Regardless, I must give Aglaya an answer. Some time ago.
Ah, it's you, Cass. I finished the anthology of poems you lent me. Here it is.
I thought you'd be too preoccupied to find time for reading.
Precisely because of these obligations, I felt compelled to read it swiftly.
Wouldn't all these preoccupations slow your pace?
On the contrary, knowing that time is limited can push one to overcome their limitations. The weight of these responsibilities seems to have enhanced my reading efficiency.
Interesting.
I understand completely. During my time at the Grove, the closer exams drew, the more efficient I became at tackling everyday mundane tasks. Anything but my actual studies.
Oh.
Precisely. As I remember, you and Finon were both disciples of the new Sporists. I assume that Inaxa's exams were as unreasonable as the man himself, correct?
Oh my.
The courses Professor Inaxa taught were Introduction to Alchemy and History of Mythology. And to be perfectly honest, those two courses were the students' greatest nightmares.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The history of mythology taught by the blasphemous great performer himself. I can imagine their fear.
Now that I think about it, students would often rush to the podium during class to challenge him on those blasphemous ideas. May I ask, Lady Aglaya, has your relationship with Professor Anaxa always been like this?
Oh yeah. Did something happen? Were they friends before?
He openly dismisses people's faith and questions the very justification of the flame chase journey. Our positions have been destined to be at odds. While you were studying there, I assume you must have heard of his nickname.
A dromus draped in finery?
A dromus draped in finery? That's his nickname?
As I see it, this nickname is more of an insult to the dromas.
Oh!
Despite his insufferable arrogance, I do hold a certain respect for his nature as a scholar. To remain true to his principles, he is unafraid to stand opposed to the world, and that requires considerable resolve.
Oh, so are dromuses arrogant or stubborn? Is that why his nickname is a dromus draped in finery? Because of his arrogant, stubborn nature? That would make sense. Okay.
Anaxagoras' life is almost like a satire. As a Chrysos heir, he refuses to heed the prophecy, while he disrespects the gods.
The gods have chosen him.
He was indeed chosen by Circes. Is something weighing on you, Cass? The golden thread is quivering. I sense there's more to this exchange than idle chatter.
With all due respect, I'd like to know what you plan to do with him.
What she plans to do with him.
In light of his assistance in the battle against the Flame Reaver, I am willing to grant him some time to find a way to remove the core flame.
So she doesn't want to let him keep the core flame, which is understandable considering his views. But how does he remove it exactly?
However, if Anaxa decides to make any move that places us in danger, I will not hesitate to take extreme measures.
Just as I feared.
The flame chase journey is the destined path for the Chrysos heirs. Yet he now seems more like an empty shell. Given his strong sense of self-respect, I trust that Anaxagoras will make the right decision.
Still, I can't help but hope for another possibility. Perhaps Anaxa will also overcome his limitations, now that he knows time is limited.
I understand your stance. Let's continue this discussion another time. But now, let's greet our guest.
Our guest?
You're here.
Okay, it's us.
Does this mean you're ready to take on Orynyx's trial?
I'm still on the fence.
I understand. It was the sacred beast's idea, after all. However, it warrants careful consideration, given their intricate ties to the Titan.
Sorry about the background noise, you guys. My cat is running on her wheel. Thanks to you, I've evolved from a little dog into a sacred beast.
Surrendering the core flame is a Chrysos heir's duty. Your selfless assistance is deeply appreciated. However, I urge you to carefully consider the risks of accepting the trial. Becoming a demigod means forsaking your humanity. You will inherit Orynyx's divinity and bear the time of Amphorius, all on your own.
And what happens when we're ready to leave Amphorius? Like, this isn't our home forever, so how is this gonna work?
From that point onward, your fate will be forever intertwined with ours, never to be separated again, until the end of Genesis.
Is there a plan B?
It's exceedingly rare to find a capable Chrysos heir. If this path proves unattainable, I am willing to lower my expectations. There are still many priests of Yanissopolis and their descendants in the city. If I'm left with no other option, I'll try to find someone worthy among them.
I mean, is Finon not an option? Alright, that's it. I am out. I feel like this is a bad idea for the long term of the Astral Express and of the Trailblazer. I just feel like if they're to leave Amphorius, it's not gonna work in the long term.
Mummy, mum.
Don't give up now, CottonCandyFuzz.
Mum.
We've come so
Hero.
far, and everyone is counting on you to be the hero.
Mummy, mum.
As for the trial, you have nothing to fear. The Time Titan may be willful at times, but they never caused us any harm. Myth has it that Ornyx opposes mortals, but to me, they just seem a bit timid. Like a child.
It looks like you know that Titan rather well.
Oddly enough, I don't remember ever meeting them, but the moment I saw CottonCandyFuzz, Ornyx's memories were already in my head.
Memories that exist outside of your own experiences.
It's interesting that Aglaya can understand Mem, assumingly verbatim. That's very interesting. Hey, Sheena, how are you doing tonight? Mem, me! Yes! Mem is doing the Mem speak.
I can't explain why, but I can vouch for Mem's words. When I was in the Abyss, I heard the Titan's groans, full of pain and grievances, yet without any ill will.
Wait, can Castrus understand Mem too? How can people understand Mem? They just understand Mem's speech somehow? I don't know. Casterus! Yes, it is the one and only Casterus. Do I even have any say in this?
Please,
Please, trust me on this. At the very least, can you speak with them in person?
Huge.
I get the feeling that if we don't meet Ornyx, we'll be missing out on something huge. Looks like there's no other way.
Since you've made your decision, go back to the bath chamber and get some rest. Trinem will call for you when the ceremony is ready. It is difficult for me, as the guide, to absolve myself from blame for things to have progressed to this point. Time and again, you have risen to the occasion for Akima. Merely rewarding you with some honeydew is no longer able to express the extent of our gratitude. When the dust settles, I hope that we'll have the chance to have a long chat regarding your return journey and the curse of the sky. It's about time that we lift the taboo and discuss things openly.
What? That's huge. Before leaving, I should go and say hi to Casterus. Hey, there's no one else here. It's just Casterus and me.
Miss, may everything go well for you and Mem.
Who are you saving, pulling for? For Casterus. I don't have her yet. So I'm hoping to get her. What about you? You need Aglaia for something too?
It's nothing. I only came to discuss some matters with Lady Aglaia. Previously, I lent her an anthology of poems that Lady Trianne had gifted to me. Tracing back, this anthology was something left for Lady Trianne by a bard before their passing.
Oh.
Although personal properties should be cleared out once their owner has passed on, Lady Trianne gave this book to me since she knew how much I like to read.
Is this book very special? I want to choose this one. Can you tell me more about this book?
It just contains an allegory. In a faraway land, in a city known as Styxia, a dragon corrupted by the black tide descended one day, swooping upon the city like death itself. It swallowed the princess of the city whole before it was suppressed. After taking down the evil dragon, the warriors discovered that the princess's life had already met its end.
I got Casterus and her light cone. Oh my goodness, congratulations! That's huge! As well as 6 copies of her. Oh my goodness! Wow! Well, congratulations! Casterus came home for you. You now have a full-blown Casterus. Wow! That's amazing.
Overwhelmed by grief, the queen hired an alchemist to resurrect the princess using the dragon's flesh and blood. However, having lost memories of her previous life, the resurrected princess turned into an evil dragon herself and wreaked havoc on the city.
Oh my goodness.
As a result, the prosperous Styxia met its demise.
What a dark story. It mustn't have been easy for Cass to narrate this story so calmly.
The author of this book is Archepia, a wandering bard who traveled to many cities. Among the things she left behind are poems, dictionaries, and many tragicomedy scripts. She even clearly underlined and took notes in books that covered myths with her elegant handwriting. While flipping through these books, I felt like I was afforded a glimpse into the life of Archepia. It felt just like I was traveling with someone that I'd never met before.
Wow. That sounds like a good author.
It was as if she had yet to pass on and was still alive.
No one goes through life without leaving their mark behind.
That's right. Writing, drawing, and taking photographs. It seems like human nature to try and leave records of things. Speaking of taking photographs, when I was helping you to take the photo previously, I did not look through the photos in your photo stone out of courtesy. But I'm also very curious about the story of the Rosy Celestial Maiden.
Oh, she's interested in March 7th.
Despite having visited many cities in Amphorius, I still understand nothing about the world beyond the sky. If there is an opportunity... forget it. Let's talk about this in the future. For now, I only hope that you'll be able to complete the trial safely and obtain Orynyx's blessing.
I don't think there's anything else to do here. Time to go back and talk to Don Hung. Okay. I need to go down. Citizens Assembly?
That's right. Oh, partner, you're back just in time. This is something that the both of you should probably know.
Some good news?
Good news? I wouldn't call it that.
Oh, great. Not good news. Do you remember the Council of Elders that was on our heels previously? It seems like they've made their move. Oh, great.
Some background information for you. The Council of Elders is an authoritative body in Amphorius, made up of different city representatives. They hold legislative power over the Holy City, and are in charge of presiding over the Citizens' Assembly held once every few years. This is the most important social event of Akima. It is highly influential, and can even affect what happens to the Flame Chase journey.
So, Glaya doesn't actually call the shots?
Despite her vision and wisdom that spans across thousands of years, even she cannot win over the hearts of everyone.
I have never once passed my sociology class. Perhaps you should retake some exams next time we visit Paperfold University. Tell me more about the Citizens Assembly.
Every 5 to 10 years, the Council of Elders organizes a Citizens' Assembly at Dawncloud. During the assembly, the representatives will vote on major issues, such as whether the Chrysos heirs led by Aglaya should still hold the right to govern the Holy City, and whether the Titan's conquest should continue.
Wow, that's a big issue to vote on. I see you like Nihility. Yeah. My Acheron team. It's a fun team. It's gonna get buffed soon, I think, so that will make it even more fun. I don't like Nihility in like Nihility as in Ix in particular. But I do like Acheron. She's a very interesting character. Let's see. It's been a while since we've had any stories with Acheron. Yeah. She was... I don't know that I like her per se. She was so unique. she was very mysterious to me. She kept you guessing. I wonder if we'll see her again in the future. I feel like we will. And hopefully we'll be able to learn a little bit more about her. But hopefully she won't have lost her memory of us. Just wait, lol. Oh, okay. Yeah, I just hope if/when we see her again, she hasn't lost her memory of us, because she seems to forget so many things because of her annihilator. Not her annihilator, of her emanator status. Because of Ix, so. It sounds like some sort of system to balance the heroes and the mortals.
That is correct. However, the problem lies in the fact that there are ill-intentioned extremists in the Council of Elders. They view the Citizens' Assembly as a way to restrain the Chrysos heirs and hope to take complete control over the Flame Chase journey.
How would they take control over it? Because they vote for it to continue? I want a story with Kafka. Oh, yeah. More Kafka would be great. Kafka's such a fun character. She's also very unique and interesting. She's definitely, her air of mystery is very different than Acheron's, but she definitely has an air of mystery and intrigue to her. So how would they take over the Flame Chase journey? Because they either vote for it to continue, or they vote for it to not continue. But how would they control it, I wonder?
We can refer to them as the opposition. During the assemblies held in the past 100 years, the voices supporting the opposition have been growing stronger in the shadows.
Okay.
It's only thanks to Aglaya that the Flame Chase journey has been able to continue to this day.
Huh. All right. So there's some objections to the Flame Chase journey going on.
The Citizens' Assembly is just around the corner. But this time, there seems to be a new variable to the situation.
Is it an Axa? It looks like you've realized it as well.
I'm afraid that the Council of Elders might want to take advantage of Professor Anaxa.
Because he opposes the Flame Chase journey? Well, I don't know if he opposes the Flame Chase journey itself, but he definitely is not for it. And he doesn't, well, I guess he does oppose it, because he doesn't agree that we should be doing it, so that is the definition of opposition. So, I guess he is in opposition of it. Or at least he doesn't agree that, I think that, yeah, he doesn't agree. I don't think he agrees that the people should be taking up the core flames. I might be misremembering that.
Aglaya will surely take back Circe's core flame, but with Anaxa's current condition, it's so unique that nobody knows how taking the core flame away from him will affect him.
Oh, that's not good.
He has always been someone that is only concerned about his own research. I'm certain that he must want to escape from the monitoring of the Golden Thread and protect himself. If the opposition were to offer an olive branch at this time,
he might accept it. You suspect that he might betray the Flame Chase journey and defect toward the Council of Elders?
Anaxa has never believed in the prophecy, so technically it cannot be considered a betrayal.
Yeah.
However,
Yeah, that's what it
he
was.
has taught many Chrysos heirs, and has long been considered an important ally of Akama. I truly do not wish to see comrades turning on one another.
Yeah, he's never believed in the prophecy. So what's gonna happen here? I have a better understanding of the full picture now. Is there anything that we can do? Well, good luck getting Anaxagoras and Aglaia to mend fences.
As I believe in his character, I plan to plead with Aglaia and try to buy more time for him. Then, the greatest way in which you can help is for you to know what I am fighting for.
We understand. Thank you for being honest with us. Things are piling up again. CottonCandyFuzz and Mem are tied up with Ornyx's trial, and while I'm preparing to visit the Grove to uncover clues about the world beyond the sky. Let's just take things one step at a time.
Allow me to apologize for the fact that we always seem to be troubling you.
Oh, we're used to it,
I hope
don't
that
worry.
Ornyx will show more benevolence and be more accommodating. I remember that they seemed quite fond of you back in the Abyss.
They did?
Go and rest and regain your strength. We'll meet at the Vortex in a few days. Oh, right. You can read this scroll if you want to find out more about the Council of Elders and the Citizens' Assembly.
Oh? A study of the Citizens' Assembly. Democratic politics has always fascinated citizens of different city-states in Amphorius. When Okama was first established, its democracy was limited to a privileged minority. However, through ongoing reforms, the Okaman Citizens' Assembly took to the stage, transforming Okama's governance into a democracy for all, where the Citizens' Assembly made every major decision. It's important to note that as the Black Tide draws near and citizens from other city-states join Okama's political life, the precious rights of Okama's original citizens are becoming increasingly diluted. Consequently, voices calling for reforms with the Okaman Citizens' Assembly system grew even louder. Democracy is only one of the consequences of civilization's development, rather than the cause of development. It's only one of the consequences rather than the cause. Okay. For democracy to be productive, it must appoint different rules for different societies, situations, and issues. No single rule can be optimal for all scenarios. In other words, Okama's Citizens' Assembly system will continue to evolve as this book is written. Due to time limitations, this publication focuses only on the current Okaman Citizens' Assembly, not its future developments. Readers should bear this limitation in mind. Ew. Citizenship, and citizenship policies of Okama. Before examining the Okaman Citizenship Assembly's operation mechanisms and core functions in depth, we must first address the matter of citizenship rights and citizenship policies of Okama. The elders have once noted that Okama is a collective of free citizens. Due to the substantial power citizens possess, citizenship qualifications must be strictly regulated to ensure citizens' rights. Discussions on the recognition of naturalized citizens' rights were once the foci of disputations between the leader of the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders. As more Amphorian city-states fell over time, and as the Black Tide drew closer, citizenship rights reforms became imperative. Judging from the final outcome, citizens from all city-states have equal citizenship rights in the Holy City, and can have equal participation in public matters. While social differences naturally exist, Between rich and poor, locals and travelers, the holy city of Akama would not allow these social distinctions to become political divisions and will ensure complete political equality among all citizens. Operational mechanisms of the Citizens' Assembly. Barring emergencies, Akama's Citizens' Assembly follows strict protocols when it is called. The current Council of Elders, a governmental entity made of representatives of the city-state, posts the upcoming Citizens' Assembly agenda and venue, usually Dawn Cloud in the Holy City, at the Walls of Heroes before each meeting. Usually, topics are proposed by Council of Elders members before the Assembly and becoming official Assembly items after receiving majority Council approval. The Council predetermines which matters to address and when. Once confirmed, the Council Chairman hands over the agenda to the Council of Elders Assembly Chair, who presides over the meeting. Normally, matters cannot be discussed at the Citizens' Assembly without prior Council review. Council-reviewed matters yield only two outcomes. Either they are already thoroughly discussed and only need citizen votes, or they require citizens to hold debates to reach final resolutions during the Assembly. Results are tallied using pottery shards, blessed with Kefali's runes. Okay! While voting dolia placed throughout Akama during assemblies. With voting dolia. After thorough discussion and voting of all proposals, the Council of Elders posts approved decrees at the Wall of Heroes. Core functions of the Citizens' Assembly. The Assembly wields the important capacities of legislative power, the appointment of government officials, declaring war, conceding peace, and the actual control of armies during wartime. Yet historically and practically, Akama's Citizens' Assembly isn't fully controlled and directed by citizens, but rather a means to ensure that elites who represent the majority social interests can effectively manage social matters. In other words, the current system where the leader of the Chrysos heirs and the Council of Elders jointly manage Akama was decided by the Achaemenid Citizens' Assembly system. Okay! Citizens influence policymakers through voting and other means of political participation, rather than directly managing social affairs or making political decisions. Appendix. Principal members of the Council of Elders. The Council of Elders is a governmental organization consisting of representatives from Amphorius' city-states. While most are elected by their city-states, some receive direct invitations from current Council of Elders members. Authorized by the Citizens' Assembly, they manage various practical affairs within Akama. The most renowned honorary elder is Lycurgus, an Antikythera, a race that was already nearly extinct before the Chrysos War. He had communicated directly with Kefali multiple times during the era Chrysia, and passed the wishes of mortals to Kefali, showing himself as a true Theros. Lycurgus' neutrality is well noted by all, which explains his frequent selection as the Citizens' Assembly chair. Significantly, Elder Canis has shown great effectiveness in Akama's governance and gathered many followers. Many believe Canis will leverage accumulated resources to challenge the current situation where the Chrysos heirs hold real authority and transform Akama's political structure. So Elder Canis is someone we need to watch out for. And okay, what's the gist? The gist is every 5 to 10 years usually in the Holy City, people come together to discuss topics of the to discuss different topics and vote on them. They decide which topics are going to be discussed, and they'll vote on different things. There's right now 2 major parties, the Council of Elders and the Chrysos heirs. And I think they're kind of like in charge of Akama, per se. And there's the Elder Lycurgus, who sounds like if we're choosing a leader for the Council of Elders. I don't know if we are, but might be the better choice. And then there's Elder Canis, who is really opposed to us, who we need to watch out for because they might try to end the Flame Chase journey. So that's basically the gist of that. All right. You have anything else to say, Don Ho? It's just as I suspected. The troubles afflicting the Flame Chase journey aren't just external issues. The complex internal politics and interpersonal relationships are also exacerbating the problem. We can't let our guard down yet. We have to find out where we stand in this large interwoven web. Rest for one night.
Nervous.
The trial feels like it's just around the corner. I'm starting to feel nervous. It's not that soon. There are still a few more days until then.
Nervous,
This is just an exaggerated figure of speech to express how nervous I'm feeling right now. Let's just hope that everything goes well. After all, as someone who has earned the gaze of an Aeon, you should be able to overcome the trial of a regional god just fine. We've also unknowingly gotten used to sleeping with the midday sun shining brightly above our heads. Get some rest, CottonCandyFuzz. Perhaps a new phase of our trailblazing expedition in Amphorius is about to begin. Get some rest and wait for the trial. A few days later, at the Vortex of Genesis.
Esteemed one, Orynyx's vacant totem awaits.
Alright, I guess we're really doing this.
If you have already made your preparations to become a pillar of Amphorius, please, step forward.
Miss, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what I should say to help calm your nerves.
That's alright.
Oh, right. Perhaps something like, as long as you can successfully complete this trial, the rest of the Flame Chase journey will be smooth sailing?
I feel like that's an inaccurate statement, but thank you for trying, Casterus.
No, that sounds a little strange. Don't worry. It won't take up too much of your time. Don't worry. You'll definitely make it back alive? Oh. Sorry. It seems like I've made the mood even heavier. In any case, may everything go your way.
Oh, that's good. In any case, may everything go your way. That's good, Casterus.
Accepting a Titan's trial is a very peculiar experience. I'm afraid that I'm not able to accurately describe it. You can only go and experience it for yourself. I believe that you'll be able to pull it off.
I can still vividly recall when you entered the Vortex of Genesis for the first time. At that time, I could never have imagined that a guest from beyond the sky would shoulder the fate of Amphorius. Don't feel burdened. Just like during the trial of strife, Trinan and Finan will be waiting for you outside. If something unforeseen were to occur, they will intervene in the trial and rescue you. May Kefili bless you.
Okay, I can't talk to Treeby. Alright.
Little Gray,
And Mem, thank you. Your resolves cannot be questioned. We praise your pure selflessness and courage. May Kefali light your path forward. Get ready to assume Orynyx's divinity, Trailblazer.
Alright, here we
The
go.
divine position of Orynyx has already been vacant for some time. We can feel the space of the trial closing. As there isn't much of their soul left, we'll have to complete the ceremony before their soul completely dissipates.
Let's begin.
The eighth core flame coveted by the miracle that once belonged to the great veil of Evernight, Orynyx. It shall now be returned by the two elected heroes of the Chrysosairs. A traveler who is upright and courageous, and a sacred beast that invokes miracles. Mem.
It is also who for me, not that.
Both of you, please, come forward.
Mem doing a little
Recite
spinny
along
spin.
with us. O Majesty of the 12 Titans, pillars of the world, we seek your divinity to mend the rifts of the world. Fill our bodies with blood of gold, till we wither in willing service to the prophecy.
I don't think I have gold blood.
These are just words meant to make the prayer seem more solemn. Please, focus. And surrender the core flame.
It's very interesting that they're giving it to someone who isn't a Chrysos heir, who doesn't have gold blood running through their veins. Click and hold to submit the core flame and complete your objective. Wow. Titan's murmurs.
Orynyx. Their soul has been waiting for a long time.
Perhaps they're also quietly waiting for the arrival of their successor.
Wait for my return, my friends.
The last time I heard this, things didn't turn out that well.
Well, let's hope things go differently this time.
Don't worry, Aglaya. She's tougher than I am, right?
I don't know about that. Titan's murmurs. Let's go, CottonCandyFuzz! Gamba.
Traveler from beyond the sky, let us pray that the Titan acknowledges your worthiness.
Although she loves cracking jokes at inopportune times, her determination is as strong as the Chrysos heirs. She will definitely succeed.
Well, fine on things I'll succeed.
While she's away, I would like to have a chat with you, Aglaya.
Uh-oh.
Speak. I'm listening.
We don't get to hear the chat? Titans murmurs. Titans murmurs.
Slap, slap.
Uh-oh. We sleeping on the job?
Wake up. How is it? How do you feel?
My word, you're talking! How are you able to talk?
Right? I think that it's amazing too. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3.
Hey, Malazan! Oh, 3.2 story, Mem talks! Mem is talking! That's amazing! My goodness! Mem keeps evolving. Soon Mem's gonna be like reciting epic poetry or something.
I have such a cute voice. It must be because of all the memories that I collected. They allowed me to grow beyond expectations. Also, listen. The words of the Titan are becoming clearer.
Oh? Mother. Wouldn't actually be surprised if your guess I happens to be right. Poetry mem. Minus the I. Oh, wouldn't be surprised if your guess happens to be right.
It hurts. Have I finally reached the end? Are the years of isolation coming to an end?
Oh, Ornyx is lonely.
Ornyx. Oh, how heartbreaking. Ever since the figure draped in the black cloak robbed them of their core flame, they have been relegated to waiting in isolation in such a confined space.
Ah, you are just in front of the whole reveal? Oh, am I? Oh boy.
We are going to help alleviate their pain, right?
How do we alleviate their pain, Mem? Tell me, Mem. Explain, Mem.
Memories broken. Mother, where?
Mother? Who are they calling out for?
As Cersei's always wondered, what am I, or what are Titans? Okay, I think before we go down there, we're gonna go down here because there may be chests. Or there might not be chests. You've been here before. I have been here before. You're right. Do you have the chest finder already? Not yet. All right. Oh, there's a mirror door. You mean Thurta? Lol.
You. It's you. I remember you.
Ye, basically. Or 3 clicks every time.
Skyfather has gazed upon you. Mother is calling
refer to Fuli? The Titan's words are indistinct. Each syllable emerging from the mist seems to be cloaked in frost, symbolizing memory.
Sky Father has chosen you.
Who is your mother? Titan's murmurs. A majestic voice pierces through the golden mist, reaching the unseen mountain walls in the distance, reflecting and returning to your ears as an echo. Within the echo, you seemingly could make out the cry of a baby.
Mother is no longer responding.
We've come to you because of something important.
Something important. An important matter.
Oryx, listen to me. Aren't you tired? Throughout the long years, you have always been protecting the fate of Amphorius. Each time people draw strength from within their memories, every single ripple falls onto your shoulders.
I think there was also some reveal about March's condition in this patch. Lots of secrets and reveals. Oh, really? I haven't gotten there yet. Nothing too important, sadly.
There's no need for you to bear this any longer, Oryx. From today onwards, someone else will bear time on your behalf. This is why we have come.
Potentially new enemy, nothing to worry about.
Freedom. Freedom. I want freedom.
How do we free Oryx? New enemy Yondir March 7.
Oh, poor child. Everything will be fine. Let us help you. You can have a good rest now.
It's kind of ironic Mem calling the Titan poor child. Truly dreadful enemy. What's troubling you, big fella?
You have potential, strength,
Okay.
willpower, powerful, and tenacious.
Alright, but is there a but coming? Yes, there is.
You lack something. Just one thing.
Lacking something. What is it?
What you lack.
I wonder, in story they said Oryx sounds like a child. For me it sounds like something woman. My UI code is cutting it off and it didn't come through on my stream chat, so I can't see it. Maybe, oh, so like some tired woman. Huh. Tired? Okay. For me, it sounds like some tired woman. Interesting.
Is a future.
Oh my! That's kind of terrifying. I don't have a future? Oh no. Yeah, for someone to tell you that is terrifying. Anyways, well, no past and now no future? Yeah, no kidding.
Traveler from the sky. You should have dissipated already.
What?
The gaze from the Sky Father stabilized your form. Because from the moment you crossed the sky, your life was cast away.
What? How dare this god say I should be dead?
Right now, you are simply a collection of walking memories.
Should be glad, otherwise Trailblazer would have died in the Flame Chaser fight.
What? How is that possible?
When she caught a tripping Casterus. Do you not mind spoilers? I would prefer no spoilers. Yeah, that was before. That already happened. Do you mean that I'm already dead? In the past? Yeah, that already happened in the last patch. What's going on?
The space is collapsing. Someone must inherit the authority of time.
Can you give it to Mem? Give it to Mem!
If the pillar is lost, the laws of time will collapse. Amphorius will succumb to eternal disorder.
Spoilers suck till some point. Last third of the patch is basically a reveal of what we already know. You still haven't explained things clearly.
Time never compromises, never bears grudges. Never forgives. Never makes a choice.
Wait, it never bears grudges, but it never forgives? What?
Child of humanity. Titans. Mother. Sky Father. Time restrains everything that exists in this world.
Orynyx's divinity is dissipating? Is the trial coming to an end?
This is bad!
Pathstrider of remembrance. My strength. I shall entrust it to you. The fate of the world. If you wish to, save it. Go and find your future that has been stolen.
How? If I'm already dead? How? Explain, please?
Even if that You'll have to cheat death.
If you just knew some butterfly flavored girl intimately involved with death.
You'll have to challenge that. Hand of shadow, clasped with unyielding fingers.
Before the passing of 15 entry hours, go forth and reclaim your future. This is the true trial of time. We have 15 hours? We only have 15 hours? Are you serious? Seriously? You're finally awake. We have 15 hours and we probably slept through most of it. Chest Hunter will love it. The next area. I'll keep it simple. You succeeded. Ornyx has entrusted you with their divinity. Now you're no different from a demigod of Amphorius. However, Mem has told me about what happened during the trial. They are still explaining things to the others and told me to bring you back to your room to rest first. The response is here. So what's my superpower? For you to be able to say that even now, you're truly impressive. There's something that I've never told you. What's that, Don Hung? When we landed on Amphorius, our car was pierced by Nicodor's lance. Do you remember? Back in the ruins of the Abyss? This was what I said. You passed out when our car got hit. I blacked out too, but not before dragging you out. It's a good thing we were in the car, or we would have been crushed to pieces. Okay. Actually, my account kind of made light of the situation. What actually happened was much more complicated. Don Hung! You were severely injured back then, with several wounds still bleeding profusely. I struggled to carry you out and used the last of my strength to stem the bleeding. But then, I was also hit by a falling rock and lost my consciousness. Haha, he got knocked out by a rock, one mighty dragon. Oh, rock beats scissors and dragons, apparently. The last time I checked, you still weren't breathing? But when I regained consciousness, I saw that you were alive and full of energy, so I never brought this up again. How exactly did I come back to life? I'm not sure whether the gaze of Fuli has anything to do with this matter, but according to the Titan, you are living in the form of a memory right now, just like those objects of the past in the miracles of Ornyx. Perhaps Mem is the anchor rope that ties you to the present. I had assumed they couldn't stray too far from you, but in truth, might be the exact opposite. Cry for me? Oh my word! What should we do next? It's not time for us to despair yet. There must be a way to save you. Ornyx mentioned finding your stolen future and cheating death. Considering Maidi's indestructible body, it seems to suggest there is some kind of miraculous power in Amphorius that can even reverse death. The key seems to lie with the Hand of Shadow, whose whereabouts are unknown.
Hey, are you alright? I heard you two talking about Thanatos. Cass is also very concerned about the warning. She has left the vortex and returned to the garden. Shall we go and look for her? Thanatos is the titan that Cass has always been looking for. Regardless of whether there are any clues, there's probably no one else that understands death better than her.
Let's do that then, CottonCandyFuzz.
Oh, right. There's something that I have to tell you. The Chrysosairs already know everything that has happened to you. I was too worried, so I told them everything. Please don't hate me, okay?
Well, it makes things simpler, I guess. Let's do that then, CottonCandyFuzz. You notice the resolute yet gentle look in Don Hung's eyes. He doesn't want to burden you with his worries and words. You already understand. His trust in you transcends words. As he once said, it's not the time for sorrow yet. Next, he will go to the grove and check out the situation, while you should be looking for Castorus with Mem.
Have you heard? Seems like I don't know how long.
Faith can dispel.
You play the waifu team. Sometimes, yes.
What are you folks going to do next?
Ta-da! Hello, little cutie. I love the chimeras. They make me so happy.
Miss, I'm right here.
You hear soft steps coming closer, one step at a time.
Please stay there and slowly turn around.
Castorus, why are you being weird? For some reason, you feel you have seen this scene before. You want to turn your head, but you glimpse a dash of purple brush past your face. Then, 3.4 will be interesting with Hyacine and Kafka buff. She just wants to get touchy. Oh, is she actually touching us? To see if we're really, really still alive or not? That must be so weird for her. Like, I don't know if you guys have watched, any of Castorus's trailers, but just to be able to touch another human again, it must be, like, it must feel really amazing, but it must feel really weird at the same time, just to be able to touch another person. Won't say more, you'll see the answer soon. By the way, little spoiler, that 7-minute trailer is in-game. Oh, is it really? A chill seeps through your skin, spreading into your veins. Thump, thump. Your heartbeat begins to slow. But we don't technically have a heart, right? We have a Stellaron in place of a heart? That's interesting. Remembering the near-death experience, gotta stay on guard. Your vision blurs, and cold reality fades into a purple ocean. And then... Nope, we have a Stellaron within us. Not sure if it replaced the heart, but can't recall any mention of it. Oh, okay.
Please pardon me.
A subtle fragrance of an unnamed flower fills your senses. Its sweetness making you forget the need to breathe. She got touchy. You realize you are still alive. No. To be more precise, your death was not thorough. The coldness of the initial touch dispersed as quickly as it came, and replacing it is the touch of fingertips and a tremble born of trepidation that originated from a certain lanky arm. Her quivering finger gently brushed against your cheek, causing a faint tickle.
Just as I expected. I cannot feel anything.
Am I really dead?
Back at the Grove, I was puzzled as to why you were not affected by my curse. I thought that it might have been the special ability of a traveler from beyond the sky. Never did I expect that this would be the true reason.
Death might just be a suggestion.
I'm sorry. I should have noticed that something was amiss earlier.
Oh, it's not your fault, Castress!
Miss, if my abrupt behavior just now offended you, I hope that you can forgive me. I'm just thinking, if your soul has really left your body, as a mortician, I might be able to trace where it has gone to.
Really? You might be able to retrace where it's gone to.
Cass, did you find anything?
Considering we carry a Stellaron around, and more importantly, can handle the strain of one when planets die from on a daily basis, death might just be a suggestion. Oh. Okay, did she find anything?
My apologies. Not as of yet. Perhaps I have overestimated my capabilities.
I mean, it's not like you have practice in doing this, so it's not your fault. Give yourself some time. By the way, I meant Hyacines before in regard to Dotron, not Hyacine. Hyacine's team?
But, Miss, would you be willing to let me try again? This time, I'll increase the area of contact slightly. Perhaps the result might be different this time.
Yeah, both sound similar, and first I butchered Hyacine's, I think her name is. Might also be wrong. Hyacines, I think her name is. Oh, Hyacines, not Hyacin. Oh, I'm pronouncing it wrong. Okay. Oh, not the blondie, the bard girl. Oh. There's no harm in trying again. Or rather, Pinky.
I have never touched the living in this way before. If my actions are in any way disrespectful, I hope that you can forgive me.
You're fine, Casterus. Casterus once again places her palm on your face. Her shivers calm somewhat this time.
Yes.
Oh, the face. It is. Wasn't clear before. Did you discover something?
I seem to have caught a glimpse of something. Your soul is currently roaming someplace and cannot find a way to escape.
Oh, well, that's not good.
But perhaps it might not be a bad thing. If your soul is still wandering around, it means that we still have time. We have a chance to find it before the fingers of Thanatos sweep everything away.
Okay, you have a point. You have a point. Way to be positive, Casterus.
Clues. Just a few more. I need more guidance. Ah. The connection has been severed. With my strength, I'm not able to trace it.
Why? What happened, I wonder?
It was me. I was a little too hasty. Don't worry, miss. Although we currently have no leads, I will do my best to search for the whereabouts of Thanatos, bring back their core flame, and personally return to you the life that you have lost too soon.
I mean, do you really need to bring back their core flame to do that? Couldn't we theoretically just find my soul? By the way, who is best girl in the game? Oh my word, best girl in the game. Oh. That's such a hard question. I have such a hard time picking favorites. Best boy first. Oh my word. You know, I really do like Mighty. He's super awesome. But so is Don Hung, and like Don Hung is cool too, and then there's Blade, who is very cool. It's so hard to choose. I'd say Danny because of his protectiveness for his team. He has such great protectiveness and loyalty, and he's just like, he's there when you need him, which is amazing. A past making it reasonable. As far as girls go, oh, and then there's Gallagher too, though, who is also awesome. There's too many to choose from. And best girl, Oh, I think Bailu is really fun. She's works in the alchemy division. She just wants to eat food and play and help people feel better. Like, she has such a fun personality. The little dragon girl. Oh, hey, Quachi! Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. And was Blade's former lover reincarnated? I saw the theory on that. Oh my word. That was so heavy. I have a joke. Ooh, what's your joke? What do you call a snowman throwing a tantrum? I actually have no idea. What do you call a snowman throwing a tantrum? A meltdown! Oh my word, that's good! That's good, I like it. Oh. How are you doing? I'm doing good. How are you doing? Who are your guys' favorite characters? Good and dead? Oh no! Did you have a hard day? Was it a long one? Black Swan and Dr. Ratio? Good choices. Good choices. Dr. Ratio is such an awesome character. He's so much fun. Oh my goodness. Guess who says this? I'm here at your request. If you'd like to take out a loan, you must put something of equal value up as collateral. Your dignity, your feelings, or even your life. What are you willing to exchange? Isn't that a Jade quote? Yes? Okay. It sounds like something she'd say. Malazan, what are your favorite characters? I'm guessing Don Hung. Oh, okay, we gotta get our soul back though, for reals. This is a problem. Acheron and Jingyuan. Okay, nice, nice. Guess who's my favorite 4-star? Your favorite 4-star. You think Hanya? I'm gonna guess Misha. I'm probably wrong. Ting Yoon? A Lofu character? Nope and nope. Zhuyi. Is it Pela? Qingqi? Oh, Qingqi's a good guess. It's Qingqi. Nope. All right, who is it? Who is your favorite 4-star? Yukong! Oh, it's Gwenayafin! Gwenayafin, so much fun. I love her alt animation so much. Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Gwyniafin is loads of fun. Her acting was great in the Ghost arc. My cat is agreeing with you. Oh. The voice acting in this game is just, it's so nice. It's so good. Everybody does such an amazing job. It really just brings out the story so much. So much. Okay. We gotta get our soul back. And Casterus is gonna help with us. Fun fact about the English voice actor of Aglaia is Gwyniafin. No way! Wait a minute. The English voice actor who voices Aglaia actually voices Gwyniafin as well? The heck? Look it up. Oh, wow! I had no idea! So she voices 2 characters? Wow! She does such an amazing job making her voice sound totally different. I had no idea. Wow. Wow. Wow.
I know that I'm lacking in confidence, but I hope that you can keep this promise of mine in mind. Before I manage to deliver on this promise, please do your best to hang on.
I'm a bit afraid to consider English voice actors at the moment, with many missing for half a year now. Fun fact about the English voice actor of Mighty and Argenti are brothers? No way! That's so cool! Talon and Gabriel Warburton. Interesting! Wow! And their father is Joe in Family Guy. Patrick Warburton. Wow, so they all voice act. Sorry about my cat, guys. She is awake and she has decided to speak her mind.
Amphorius needs you.
Oh, Castrus. Fun fact about the English voice actors of Boot Hill and Yoon Lee are married? That's wild to think about. Wow. Wow. So, what now?
Lady Aglaia and Lord Finon are currently discussing some matters in the paths. They're worried about you too. If possible, please go there and let them know that you're well. Although, I don't actually know whether your current situation can be described as well.
Exactly. And Boot Hill voices Luca in Ladybug and Cat Noir. Oh, really? I'm not sure who Luca is. I watched some of Ladybug and Cat Noir, but it's been so long. Well, Yoon Lee's favor for pointy things. Yes. Yeah, I have watched some of it, but it was so long ago and I'm not sure. Oh, I believe season 2 character. Okay, I think I watched all of season 1. I don't remember if I started season 2 or not. I don't Yeah, I can't remember. I can't even remember if season 2 was out when I watched it, actually. Oh. Okay.
Also, please accept this Styxian fable. Reading can help one to focus and relax. I hope that reading this can help tide you through this difficult period.
Oh, Casterus, that book is so precious to you. The English voice actor of Tribby is the Basin.
Sees her disappearing.
Okay. Discuss your next steps with Aglaia and the others. All right. What are you two talking about over here? Oh my, there was a Goros flame?
They're here.
Yeah. Those little guys are cute. We are here. What have you two been scheming about over here? If you see a crime in an Apple store, are you an eyewitness? Oh my.
Partner! Hyacinth said you definitely wake up. How do you feel?
I feel dead inside. Just kidding! So she can even take the pulse of someone who's dead? Who made the tomato blush? It saw the salad dressing. Oh my
That's the medical
goodness.
prowess of the Twilight Courtyard. Amazing, isn't it?
Also, if we're dead, how is our heart beating? Like, that's so weird. Well, I guess our body is still working. It's just our soul that's departed. Okay.
You've completed the trial of time, and I have to admit that the process went better than I expected.
Except for the whole
Even in
I'm
the
dead
end,
part.
That Titan's heart still showed a soft spot for humankind. However, I never expected that. Two people who have cheated death would appear in Akima at the same time.
Anaxagoras and I? You're talking about Anaxagoras, right?
That's what we have been talking about. Mighty has been in Akima for such a long time, but has no one thought to study his
Oh, you're
indestructible
talking about
body?
Mighty.
If there were even any minor breakthroughs, we wouldn't be as clueless as we are right now.
Yes. Hear me out. Fantilia. Oh my word. No. Well, basically it's been 3, but not sure if Anaxa is known.
Many have had this idea, but so far there have been no results. If it were successful, Thanatos wouldn't have disappeared without a trace. Nevertheless, now is not the time for us to give up. At the very least, we can still see a glimmer of hope.
Aglaia and Anaxa are an old couple anyway.
Cypher. If anyone in this world knows the whereabouts of death, it would be her.
Okay, but do we know the whereabouts of Cypher, though? I feel like Kafka and Himiko are exes.
I'll try and get her to return to Akima, but do be prepared for a less than ideal outcome. Please understand that throughout the history of Amphorius, no one has ever managed to escape the clutches of death. At the end of time, Thanatos silently awaits all.
Thank you for your help.
It is my duty. We too require you to bear the divine position of time. But before that, just...
What's wrong, Aglaya?
Omens always come in pairs. A tiny air current will eventually brew into a storm that tears the sky apart.
Kafka spurned her coffee. Oh no.
It's Anaxagoras. He has initiated contact with the Council of Elders.
Oh no, that's bad.
In the end, it has still come down to this.
I earnestly hope that your assessment of him is accurate, Finan. Otherwise, the efforts of my teacher and I over the past millennium might be reduced to dust because of that great performer.
Have you watched Girl Meet World? I actually can't remember. It sounds familiar, but I can't remember if I've watched it or if I've just heard of it. Not long ago.
I'm back here again.
Where is here? Here does not look like a happy place.
I remember this dream.
Oh, okay.
This realm is covered in a silk-like fog, and the land is barren and harsh. The crowd of travelers leaves tracks everywhere.
To be honest, from the start, I didn't think Anaxa was actually against the Trailblaze. He just got a different view about it all and wanted to prove this. Oh, the flame chase? Sabrina Carpenter ring a bell? You know, I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure.
Hey, excuse me. What is this place? Where in Amphorius are we?
I mean, he became basically already the demigod of Circes. She is one of the actors. Okay.
The mutters of the traveler are in a language I'm unable to comprehend. Or perhaps they're just distracted and ignored my question.
Tell me, which Titan reigns over this land? And how do I find them?
Hand of Shadow.
Oh, that's not good. The VA of Kafka was her mom on Girl Meets World. Really? Oh, interesting.
Hand of Shadow Thanatos. Could this possibly be the Netherrealm?
Not Netherrealm.
It's not the Netherrealm. Then where is it?
Then where is this? River of Souls? The outskirts of the Netherrealm? Are you heading downstream toward the Netherrealm?
The Netherrealm. Nothing but an illusion.
What?
Titan rejects you. Me. Listen.
What?
That's really bad. I think the actual problem between Blondie and Blindfold is one trusts prophecy and one wants proof. Oh.
The traveler lifts their wrinkled fingers and remains silent. I look in the direction they are pointing and listen closely. There. A massive shadow brought the sound of rushing tides. The sound of tides.
But they are an old couple nonetheless.
I can hear it. I hear it, deep within the tides, beyond the closed gates of the void world. A voice, about to recount something.
Child of humanity, is it death's embrace you yearn for with such urgency?
Oh, and of course Cersei interrupts him from his slumber.
Oh, you have awoken. Welcome back to the mortal realm. Your consciousness is dissipating much faster than I expected. Ultimately, it seems like the Titan's core flame is incompatible with a mortal body.
But the other core flames are held within mortal bodies, so why is Anaxagoras' body different? Is it because he's sick, maybe? I wish we could get Cersei's as playable. I feel like because she's a Titan, she would be too powerful to be a playable character. She'd be like a 6-star.
How much longer can my consciousness remain in the mortal realm?
Because he was a corpse when Cersei's implanted the core flame into him. Oh!
In my estimation, at best, you'll see 15 more entry hours.
Okay, so he's got the same amount of time we got, basically.
15 days and nights.
And honestly, Emanators might just be on the level of Titans or higher. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, I thought it was 15 hours. It's 15 days and nights. Okay.
What is it? Are you finally starting to become attached to the mortal world now?
On the contrary, 15 days feels a little too long for solving a singular problem. Stop giggling. It's time for us to go. The messenger from the Council of Elders is almost here.
Let me ask you one more question. Are you really planning to betray Aglaya's will?
What betrayal is there to speak of when I was never loyal to her to begin with?
What about that white-haired student of yours? Acting so recklessly, do you not care about what might happen to him?
There will be a price to pay for blind faith. This is also a lesson for Finan.
You truly are a strict teacher.
Of course. This is how I've always been.
Okay.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Lord Anaxagoras. It's been a while, Lord Anaxagoras.
Wait, is he not human? Or is he only partially human? Interesting. Ligosal? Or Lygos?
I greet you on behalf of all the citizens of Akima, and express my deepest regret about what happened at the Grove of Epiphany.
It's you. I never expected that you would personally come and meet me.
Bowing carefully into Lantern above, I have come as a testament to the justice of the Council of Elders.
There are Antikytherans here? They have been a rare sight ever since the Chrysos War.
I extend to you my utmost respect, revered Titan. I am Lycurgus, though you may call me Lygus, holding an honorary position within the Council of Elders in Akima, and as the Theoros, I stand to protect the right of all upright citizens to express themselves freely.
Oh, it was Lygus. Okay, so this is the guy we were reading about in the script who seems to be more neutral.
You can see them too?
Not in the script, but in the scroll.
You know about us. We Antikytherans perceive the world through the amplitude and frequency of souls. Just as I am conscious that Lady Aglaya is secretly listening in on our private meeting from afar, if necessary, Lord Anaxagoras, I can sever the golden thread to protect your fundamental rights.
He can do that? Wow.
The demigod should know better, for such is her station. Spare those poor threads, and just let her listen to my words. They shall serve only to unveil her own folly.
Spare those poor threads.
May I interpret this as you having a countermeasure?
I need not any plan, because she can do nothing other than petty espionage. As the Citizens' Assembly approaches, and with Orynyx's fall, any attempt to capture the core flame within me will only usher chaos and calamity. A truth she undoubtedly comprehends. While I, Anaxagoras, serving as the Grove's special envoy to Akima's Citizens' Assembly, have long known the extent of your abilities. Let's forego the formality of asserting authority, Lord Lygus. Lead the way.
Very well. Surely Lady Kindness would appreciate such assertiveness in an ally. She's been waiting. Follow me, please. Is there something on your mind, Lord Anaxagoras?
Nothing, really. It's just a question that I contemplate every time before I ascend to Dawncloud. For the Titans, does the falling equate to death?
Ah, a pondering truly deep. Time is on our side. Do you mind sharing your reflections with me?
While all living beings must ultimately face their demise, Kefali has yet to meet theirs. Their journey continues unhurriedly along this long path.
Are you suggesting that Kefali may not have truly passed?
Yeah, wasn't Kefli supposed to have died?
Yes. For dying implies an ongoing process, an action, whereas death signifies a static state, a definitive termination. In contrast to mortals, Titans exist on a grander scale of space and time, thus elongating their passage into death. The notion of their fall is but a misinterpretation born of mortal ignorance.
Ah, an intriguing concept, albeit challenging to substantiate. After all, Kefali has maintained a profound silence ever since the era Arasa, while scholars and priests alike have conveyed the message of the gods' imminent fall.
Perhaps the gods, in their arrogance, deemed it beneath them to reveal their perspectives to mortals.
Could you elaborate on your statement?
Circes, the kin of the Sky Father as recounted in myths, now resides within my brain. Were I to inquire, Kefali would have no cause to refuse.
Oh.
That very well could be true. But what if the world-bearing Titan still chooses to remain silent?
In that case, the myths crafted by the people of Amphorius are nothing more than pitiful jests.
Anyways, I'm out. Have a good one. Have a good night, Malazan. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that wherever you are at, it goes wonderfully for you. Bye-bye.
It's worth a try. I believe, and I'd love to witness the fruits of your theory and the change it may bring to this imperiled world.
So he wants to use Circes to try to talk to Kefali.
Because I completely concur with you on this aspect. If the Titan has indeed met their end, any response from them would be impossible.
Yep. What?
Please, Professor.
What?
The children of humanity have indeed created a spectacle.
Welcome to Dawn Cloud. The atmosphere here carries a greater sense of solemnity than the mundane clamor of the Marmorial Palace, with entry permitted only to the invited. Only esteemed beings grace this place, and among them I've received priests, scholars, warriors, and now we even have the honor to be in the presence of a Titan. Oh, what a joyous occasion.
Once deemed a blasphemer, now a surrogate for revered divinity. The honor should rightfully be mine, shouldn't it?
Okay, Anaxagoras. A little bit boastful, are you not?
I'll notify Kindness and the others of your arrival. Kindly wait for a moment. A soldier will be here to guide you shortly. In the meanwhile, you are welcome to explore the vicinity, but kindly remain within the guard's view. Delaying the crucial meeting is something none of us wish to see, I presume.
I'm well aware of Kindness's methods. There's no need to emphasize that.
As you wish. Your cooperation is much appreciated.
Alas, I had hoped for a brilliant plan from you, but it turns out you just left one cage to enter another.
I'm not sure that's what he's doing. I think he has something up his sleeve.
Save your concerns. I know very well what I'm doing.
I shall depart to explore the surroundings then. Now that I look around, I wonder if there are any murals bearing my portrait around here. I'm quite intrigued to see how the children of humanity beyond the grove perceive another Titan.
Off you go. I won't be joining you. This Titan appears to be quite at ease. I should investigate the Council of Elders' recent activities first.
Be aware, I can hear you perfectly well from here.
The Citizens' Assembly of Akuma. Quiet, citizen. Know where you stand. The Citizens' Assembly, the beacon of public opinion, a crucible where truth is forged. Hey, Marley, how you doing tonight? Cotton, I'm Eepy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you just wake up, or have you not slept yet? The falls cleanse away delirious dregs, while reason sharpens through the tempering of debates. Walk around before the messenger arrives. Okay. Just woke from my nap? Oh, I'm glad you got a nap in. That's very good. Ooh, catch! A catfly! Follow me, sailor! How many waves have we braved, and how many reefs have we crossed? Surely you remember those nights we kept watch on the mast, the pure moonlight spilling over the sails, the ship rocking gently as it glided across the dark sea. In those moments, I even dreamed of becoming a hero. Did you feel the same? Yes, yes. And now we are finally setting sail again. Are you ready, sailors? Aye, aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye, aye, Captain. Is that a SpongeBob reference? Buzz. The Great Lake, cradled by a volcano. Here, the world-bearing Skyfathers spilled their golden blood into the mortal lake. The golden blood flows down with spring waters as dawn rises with the mists. No words ever break the solemn silence, and the volcano's heart beats no more. Okay. Oh, it keeps going. It keeps going. All right. I'm guessing I'll go over there later on in the story. So for now, I'm gonna do what they say and stay within the guards, range.
Even blasphemous scholars can come here, it seems.
Looks...
Oh, oops, I cut off some dialogue. Ho ho ho! Let's see who has come to visit my majestic self again. A warrior from Outlands. Does Buka Leonis lie? Okuma's citizens shake their heads. Does Buka Leonis know all the riddles and answers in Akuma? Akuma's citizens nod their heads. By Circes, allow me to test you with a stumper. We shall see how your grasp on intellect fares. Can you test my friends? No! I once roamed through Castrum Kremnos, where I held martial honor in high regard, and only I recognized the outcome of one-on-one duels. Seeking outside help is no sign of wisdom. It's something that would get you scolded by the teacher, like a piece of chalk being thrown your way. Alright, let's do this. Roar! Listen closely. It's well known that Akuma is home to many delightful creatures, but which one is the most beloved by the citizens? The Dromus? I never turn away genuine praise. Warrior from the Outlands, boldly speak your answer. Oh, it's probably a lion who loves riddles. Yes, yes! The creature most beloved by the citizens of Akama is, of course, this very lion. There are two ways to approach this riddle. First, as a citizen skilled in socializing, one must know the perfect moment to compliment others during conversation. That's the true art of chatting. As for the second reason, well, I have been adorable since childhood. Oh my. Okay, we're gonna get the butterfly. Hatch! The nymph. The priest fly. Human, pour your sorrows and troubles out to me. I cannot resolve them. But I'll keep blessing you quietly, always and forever. Buzz. Okay. Puzzle time. Oh. I did it the wrong way.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
All right.
Seek, and you will find.
Ooh, there's a chest over here.
Anaxagoras, I thought that you had died to the Black Tide, just like the other scholars.
Nope. Well, kind of.
As Kephale's priest, are you not aware of the decorum of respecting the dead?
Surely you jest. You blasphemous heretics are not worthy of respect from the Supreme Being.
Ouch.
Let me remind you that you're currently in Dawn Cloud, so you'd better keep your deranged language to yourself. I am no longer that altar servant from years ago, who could only acquiesce to the commands of others. Now, I have plenty of ways to deal with people like you.
I'm not sure whether I should laugh or cry right now. I can't believe that a follower such as you could have been made by a creation titan. As I see it, a dead titan can't provide you with this level of confidence, right? Then who is it exactly? Could it be kindness?
You. Seeing how fond of you Elder Kindness is, I shall let that slide for now. Leave immediately, and don't impede us from receiving the Supreme Being's blessings.
Seeing as we were able to hear of this matter from the mouths of others, it seems that kindness is indeed quite sincere toward us. Perhaps this affair will proceed smoother than I had anticipated.
Okay.
Oh my, what a thrilling confrontation. As expected of one of Kephale's followers.
Are you praising or insulting him?
Praising him, of course. As a believer of the God of Deliverance, it is only natural that he detests evil.
Oh my.
Didn't you hear me? I asked you to leave. Go as far away from here as possible. Don't mutter to yourself like some sort of madman and disturb my meditation.
Professor Anaxa! Over here!
Aww, I haven't talked to this guy yet. Phew, Dawn Cloud, such a complex place. Luckily, the winds here aren't too strong, so my flames can burn peacefully. Speaking of which, I overheard a question earlier and couldn't come up with a good answer after thinking about it for a while. An elder, a priest, a wealthy merchant, and a Chrysos heir are trapped in the same ruins. They all want to get out alive, so they all want to give orders to others. The elder says they represent the people. The priest says they represent the Titans. The merchant claims to have a lot of balance coins in the city, and the Chrysosaur is mighty and strong. So who among these four is most likely to have the final say? The priest? Phew. So even if they're trapped in the ruins, this would be a Titan's trial, and everyone must follow the priest's guidance, right? Indeed, Titans are the measure of the world. A truthful priest's power is not to be underestimated. But what if people discover that all of this isn't even about Titans? What a complicated question. I'll stop bothering you now. Let my mind burn for a while longer. Oh boy, it's puzzle time. Okay. There we go! We did it! Oh, there's another nymph! A flame fly! Moths are always drawn to light, but diving straight into fire is not wise. Dreams should be pursued step by step. Approach the flame a little more each day, and after 100 days, you won't fear standing in it. Buzz. Phew! Today's training ends here. The rest will wait for tomorrow. Buzz. But there's no flame there? Okay. Ho ho ho! Let's see who has come to visit my majestic self again. A warrior from the Outlands. Does Puka Lioness lie? Akima's citizens shake their hands. Does Puka Leonis know all the riddles and answers in Akima? Akima's citizens nod their heads. My sources allow you to test me with a stumper. We'll see how my grasp on intellect fares. Wait, did you just get that wrong? Every word I speak is carefully considered, deliberate response. There's no room for error. A lion truly devoted to wisdom would never miss an opportunity to sharpen its mind. Don't let stereotypes fool you. Unlike those who rely on tricky riddles to test others, I'm nothing like that. Let me put you to the test. Roar! I wonder what kind of question the warrior from Outlands will ask. This should be interesting. Now, let me ask you. Who's the bravest in all of Amphorius? It's you, of course. You are, without a doubt, the bravest person in all of Amphorius. The warrior from Outlands. Are you perhaps lacking in confidence? To me, you're worthy of every noble title in the world. I am famous for speaking with utmost care, and would never offer flattery lightly, but your remarkable qualities shine so brightly that I can't help but praise you. Where did you learn to speak so eloquently? Roar! Surely the warrior from Outlands hasn't grown tired of hearing this by now. Here in Dawncloud, the speech platform is overflowing with grandiose hollow praise. Oh boy. Young scribe.
Professor Anaxa? Word has it that the scholars of the Grove valiantly perished resisting the Black Tide. To find you here safe and sound, thank the fates.
Someone who doesn't hate Anaxagoras?
You could say it's the fates toying with us.
It's only the Crimnoans and Idonians who chase glory through death. But your survival is a victory in itself. I'd settle for that gladly. So, are you here to report the incident to the council? I heard that after the Black Tide devoured the Grove, Akima would be next in line, even with the demigod of strife standing alongside humankind.
Tell me, How much does the Council of Elders know about the Black Tide?
Once Kindness and her followers learned of Circe's and Orynyx's fall, they proclaimed in the council that the Flame Chasers could no longer stand against the calamity alone. Yet, when the Crown Prince ascended to godhood and repelled the Black Tide, she immediately altered her tune, declaring that all was resolved beyond Akama, with the only remaining menace now being Aglaya and her adherents. They might well make their move at the upcoming Citizens' Assembly.
Mighty repelled the Black Tide? I want to see... Oh, whoops. So whichever way it went, they basically threw the Flame Chasers against the wall. Or basically said, look, the Flame Chasers aren't gonna cut it here.
No surprises there, those shifty opportunists. Thank you for your honesty, virtuous student.
Being an opportunist could very well be a facet of wisdom.
Shouldn't you be searching for murals of yourself? I've had enough of your prattling.
I was really curious to see how you would find the middle ground between both factions, so I came to listen in. But it seems as though this Kindness is much more ruthless than Aglaya. If so, why do you want to work with her? Could it be that perhaps you've decided to readily surrender this hollow shell of yours, just because you feel like death is fast approaching?
I'm afraid you'll be sorely disappointed if that's what you truly think. I've had enough of this. Could the 15th entry hour arrive any faster?
Oh, my. Could it be that the great tree painted in this mural is actually depicting me?
I don't know.
Every plant, every tendril, no, even every leaf could be the embodiment of Circe's.
As a result, mere mortals who did not know what the Titan actually looked like chose to paint them as a giant tree instead. Their wisdom was portrayed as fruit, to symbolize how they shared their knowledge equally among the masses. Such exquisiteness indeed.
This mural is quite abstract.
Hello, Key! How are you doing tonight?
I really can't tell whether you are praising or demeaning yourself. Now I'm quite curious whether the Reason Titan has studied figures of speech before.
Of course I find such stylistic devices interesting. For all we know, this could be the answer to the question, what exactly are we?
I, for one, am not willing to admit that I could look this ugly.
Was this the reason why you failed in your attempt to refine my soul when you were ambushed at the Grove?
Since you are aware of this, why did you save me back then?
From my perspective, this point alone was enough to separate you from the average person.
How do two lunatics coexist in the same brain?
Therefore, it seems that your journey to Dawncloud this time is not just to seek protection. What, then, is the intention behind your actions?
What indeed?
The entire plan is stored in my memory, so why don't you look there?
She might be having more fun watching it unfold in real time.
Then don't mind if I do.
Oh, interesting.
1 year old? 2 years old? even a member of the preeminent Seven Sages must hug his droma stall to sleep? How interesting.
Oh.
That's enough.
How unusual. Your soul is actually trembling. This must mean that behind this toy hides a secret that nobody knows, right?
Interesting.
Since our days are both numbered, I don't mind telling you more about it. This is a present that my sister gave to me. It's a doll that was made to look like our family pet.
He has a sister?
So there are other members in your family, eh? Are they also living in Alchemy?
I'm guessing that they're not alive anymore.
Don't you just love to pick through my brain? Go on, continue flipping through my memories. It won't take long. You'll discover the answer when you reach the memories of when I was 5.
The black tide is everywhere. I can't bear to look.
When I was young, I couldn't accept this outcome either. Georios, Aquila, Kefali, and you, of course. Although I prayed to every titan that I could think of for help, my efforts were ultimately futile.
This... Could this be the inception of your research into alchemy?
Indeed it was. Everything started from that verdant courtyard of yours. When I was pursuing my education there, I naturally also came to learn of the Lysis' theory as well.
Oh, I remember that person. He was the one to come up with the concept of souls, right?
Not only that, he also believed that life, as well as the composition, movement, and transformation of matter, all stem from souls themselves. This is why I thought that, since all living things stemmed from the same origin, why could I not sacrifice myself in order to resurrect my nearest and dearest?
My word, how old were you when you thought about this, Anaxagoras?
Anaxa, you... I did it, teacher! But this is absolute blasphemy. Regardless of how much freedom the Grove provides, such an act could cause you to be burned at the pyre. Your beloved, where is she now? Send her away from the Grove at once, to a place where nobody will ever be able to find her. Otherwise, the both of us will be judged by the Council of the Seven Sages.
Calm down, teacher. My sister, she's still not in the mortal realm, even to this day.
Then where is she?
What do you mean?
It was naive of me to think that I could snatch the deceased from Thanatos' grip by merely sacrificing one eye.
That's how he lost his eye.
Equivalent exchange. All I received for that price was but an opportunity to see her for one final time. Nothing more.
Oh, man.
Let it go, Anaxa. As one of my best students, I cannot watch you go down the wrong path without doing anything to stop it. Never do something taboo ever again. Don't disappoint the deceased, and never harm yourself. If you can do that, this classroom will still be yours, and you'll have a chance to live out your own life.
Since I was able to see her one last time, I have no other desires. You're right, teacher. It's time for me to start a new life.
I am sincerely glad for you, child. Now then, what topic would you like to study?
I wish to continue the Lysis' research.
Continue the research into souls, but you know that the Grove has long since understood his philosophy like the back of their hands. Even if you continue digging into this subject, your efforts will likely be futile.
No, teacher. After my fleeting glimpse of the deathly fog, I finally understood a single truth. Since ancient days, our understanding of the souls is but the tip of the iceberg. I may have lost an eye, but my view of the world has become clearer than ever. I have grasped the truth with my bare hands. Watch as I turn this farcical world upside down.
Who would have thought such a secret lay concealed beneath that hefty eye patch of yours? However, this story doesn't seem to be connected to your plan. In fact, I'd say that they aren't related at all.
The answer lies within the tale. If even you cannot understand it, perhaps you should relinquish the divinity of reason to me. After all, it'd be a waste for you to hold on to it. My story ends here. Now it's time for you to tell me your secret. After all, this is what equivalent exchange means, correct?
As expected, you laid a trap for me to step into. Unfortunately, even if I was willing to talk about my past, I may not know more about it than you do.
So she can't remember her past? Interesting.
Oh? Are you saying that the renowned Reason Titan is now admitting a lack of wisdom? Your followers are going to be sorely disappointed by this.
Child of humanity, remember this. Being cognizant of one's ignorance is the greatest wisdom of all.
Now I understand. No wonder you asked me to answer your random, nonsensical questions.
Not only that, you're the only one who can shed light on my query. As the saying goes, onlookers see most clearly.
Is that so?
Lord Anaxa. I saw you muttering to yourself and was wondering whether you were caught in a delirium of reflective thought.
A delirium of
I'm sorry to
reflective
interrupt you,
thought.
but time is of the essence. I have a message from Lord Lygus. Lady Kindness has met up with the Council of Elders and is awaiting your arrival, so please depart forthwith.
It's finally time.
Carefully. The one who created the world, and the one who bears the world. If you truly have not met your end, how will you answer the challenges of those who defy you?
I didn't expect you to agree to Lady Kindness's invitation. What a wonderful turn of events. To tell you the truth, there are many people who hold grudges against that Lady Goldweaver.
Isn't that the Dromas draped in finery?
Avoid his gaze. I don't acquaint myself with blasphemers.
Don't worry. He's too full of pride to pay us any attention.
Your nickname is Dromas as well? You must really like those creatures.
I hear a chest. Oh, there it is.
Don't forget to let your friends in on the action.
A student of Empedocles? I hear that his views run counter to the Venerationists.
This is what being a scholar is about. A collision of ideas only occurs when there are differences in beliefs, and it is such collisions that lead to progress.
Yet, in my view, there are only right and wrong perspectives, neither of which can coexist with the other.
What radical thinking. I guess this is why the children of humanity always squabble with each other.
How boring.
You seem to be avoiding that Goldweaver person. Why don't you address her face to face?
I have nothing to talk about with her. Since you're in my brain, you can look for the reason yourself.
Oh, the leader of the Flame Chase journey and a demigod of Nestia.
You're really searching through my brain. What are you treating it as? Some sort of toy?
You did offer.
Regardless, you think quite highly of her, no?
Does he?
That's because I'm a teacher who grades everyone fairly.
Oh, is it? That didn't sound like a true reason. That sounded like an excuse.
Lord Lygus and Lady Kindness are just ahead. I'll take my leave for now.
Thank you. Well, there's a nymph over here. Oh no, it's the nymph collector. Oh, there's a puzzle. There we go.
Seek, and you will find.
The Lanton presents one end of the scale before you, perhaps as a recognition, acknowledging your right to judge the guilty. See if there's anything over here. There is! There's a chest!
Welcome to the Demigod Council, esteemed guests.
Oh, there's a chest back here, too. The theater beneath the gods' watch. An assembly for mortal debates, a theater under the gods' watch. Here at the center of all beings, we dare to listen, speak, and deliberate. Reason out rules, establish laws, and pronounce death. Oh gods, does this amuse you?
Lord Anaxagoras, oh, I've heard so much about you. Head of the Nusporists of the Grove of Epiphany, notorious blasphemer, a Chrysos heir who bears Circe's core flame, a survivor of the Grove calamity.
It's kind of a list, isn't it?
Did I miss anything? Well, if so, please be so kind as to enlighten me.
Since Lady Kindness is already well acquainted with me, I won't waste any effort introducing myself again. But then again, perhaps the customs are different here. Back in my hometown, there is a form of etiquette known as honoring guests. The host will welcome their guest with warm hospitality by treating them to fine wine and a cozy bed.
Oh my.
And yet, ever since I arrived, I have not been welcomed with warm courtesy or ceremonial gifts. Instead, I am met with intense scrutiny. Even more absurd, the host has sharpened their blade and instructed their servants to lie in wait in the shadows. Perhaps you intend to cut open my heart, retrieve the core flame, and then hold a grand feast for all of the guests.
Oh my!
Everyone, stand down.
Thank you for understanding. I am but a feeble scholar who is not used to the stench of avarice and blood.
No need to be humble, my lord. From my perspective, your courage and gumption are worthy of the reputation of the Seven Sages. Your bravery is more than adequate to accomplish our perilous endeavor.
Your perilous endeavor.
So, you wish to start a war?
Well, since the Chrysos heirs are calling for war, we will respond in kind. Conflict is inevitable. Since Aglaya endeavors to suppress the virtuous commoners with blood of gold, we will not hesitate to display the rights and mettle the citizens of Akama are so entitled to. As to your question of whether peace is still a viable option, well, to that I can only say this. Everything hinges on the next citizens' assembly and whether they have a sudden epiphany amid the clamor of the masses. And since you, as a Chrysos heir, accepted our invitation, you have indeed given us a glimmer of hope.
What brazen arrogance. What you're saying right now is worlds apart from what you were saying before you retired your cleaners.
I don't deny it. After all, they're responsible for cleaning up any threats, and just a moment ago, you were on the side of the Chrysos heirs. But now that you're an ally of ours, we can continue talking somewhere else. As you know, these walls have ears. I was fortunate enough to have the opportunity to discuss a treatise about the Venerationists with your teacher, Empedocles. Yet, it seems you subscribe to the Nusporists instead, Lord Anaxa. I've heard that this school of thought is one with many detractors.
It's normal for ideas to have supporters and dissenters, just like how there are two types of people in this world: geniuses and dimwits.
Oh my!
Welcome back to the hub of the Demigod Council, Lord Anaxagoras. Surely you remember that countless eloquent orators have stood in this spot before and emerged victorious by stoking public sentiment with their words. And yet there have also been innumerable blasphemous philosophers who set themselves up for failure because they refused to defend their actions. This tiny stage is the most profound embodiment of Akama in centuries. In 15 days, this site shall also become the most important, as well as the final turning point in Akama's history. May the both of us carry out our duties with honor and lead the masses back toward the Erechrysia, a golden age with no death, strife, or trickery.
Oh my, 15 days and nights. That aligns perfectly with the date of your demise. Could such a coincidence truly exist?
Using death to prove myself fits my intentions perfectly.
What strong conviction you have, as expected of the hero who dared to stand up to the Gold Weaver.
As expected, she misunderstands you.
That's enough, Lady Kindness. Dispense with the niceties. I only accepted your invitation so that I can serve the commoners alongside the members of the Council of Elders. Don't test my patience with such superfluous formalities.
Oh my.
Well, you say that now, but surely you also require my aid as well, so that you can stay alive even when being pursued by the Golden Thread?
You worry too much. She won't show her hand too freely, as she still needs to garner support from the masses at the Citizens' Assembly.
Even someone like me can tell that only a sliver of her humanity remains. Surely you're not asserting that she will definitely act in a rational manner.
As you're no doubt aware, Aglaya covets the core flame that I possess, which makes it the bargaining chip that allows me and the rest of you to negotiate with her. However, in return, I'll need the Council of Elders to support me as much as possible. Naturally, this includes the guards as well. You're well aware how valuable Cersei's core flame will be in the era Chrysia that you are desperately pursuing. Talk is cheap, so you'd better act prudently as well.
I understand. After all, this battle of wits is just a means for each party to acquire what they need. As long as your request is reasonable, the Council of Elders never shortchanges its allies. Since we're both intent on mutual cooperation, let's not mince words and just speak plainly to each other.
I mean, isn't that what Anaxagoras has been doing from the start?
Let us decide how much we can secure for ourselves and how much we're willing to sacrifice, like true philosophers, with our words and wisdom.
Let's begin then.
Continuing from the earlier topic, let us discuss our common enemy, Aglaya. She is the second most experienced Chrysos heir across the whole of Akama, who has gradually lost her humanity to the ravages of time and the ablation of the core flame. A formidable opponent indeed. Admittedly, there is ample reason for her to take your life. Yet your previous reasoning is quite sound. As a seasoned political animal, it's unclear whether she will actually cross that irreversible boundary. Moreover, she still needs you alive so that the Titan's trial can be completed. Is there anyone present who can swear by the sacred vow of Kefali and guarantee that you weren't in league with that woman before coming here? Are you just trying to pull the wool over our eyes and aid her in her savagery?
That's a reasonable question. She just needs vassals who will do her bidding without question.
If Aglaya required a suitably intelligent Chrysos heir, then I'm the best fit for her needs. However, it's quite evident that she has no need for a Chrysos heir who could break free of her control at any time. Since I believe in neither Titans nor the prophecy, there's no way that I would willingly walk on the path that she extols. Given how rigorously she enforces her principles, how would she ever accept a heretic such as me?
I understand what you mean. At the very least, the both of us agree that this tyrant who wallows in extravagance and greed is the greatest threat to achieving peace in Akama. The Council of Elders is willing to defend your right to live, just as we defend every oppressed citizen. However, I regret to say that sentiments in favor of the Chrysos heirs and Aglaya are only growing in magnitude. The peace that we are aspiring toward, as well as everything that we hold dear, will be destroyed completely. The city will be burned to ashes, and the citizens' blood will be shed.
By what? A war? Like a civil war?
Tell me, what are you willing to do for our esteemed citizens so that they can vanquish the enemies of our fine city?
Garnering my support is equivalent to garnering the support of the entire grove.
Although the circumstances are rather unfortunate from an objective point of view, it is an undeniable fact that ever since the grove was attacked, I have become the de facto leader of the grove. The Council of Elders needs more backing if it wishes to topple Aglaya, and it's evident that the Academy wields considerable influence. At the very least, I have served as the Grove's special envoy to Akama for a significant amount of time. Of course, this also means that I will hold a crucial vote at the Citizens' Assembly.
In the name of Kefali, Akama thanks you for your sincere and valuable thoughts. At this stage, it's clear that you and I understand the benefits to be won from this discussion. Let me put it plainly. The Council of Elders has always been renowned for its fairness, and that fairness is built on a foundation of sincerity. The Council of Elders has vowed to all citizens of Akama that it will always remain loyal to them. As for you, my lord, how will you guarantee that you will be able to live up to such earnestness and will not betray Akama's indomitable citizens when the opportunity presents itself? Just as you now betray Aglaya when it suits you.
Ooh. That's not a good answer, Anaxagoras. That's not a good answer. But okay, it's the only one we've got. How absurd. My loyalty is unquestionable.
Surely you jest. My loyalty does not need to be proven. The fact that the Council of Elders is asking for proof of my loyalty is itself akin to a form of betrayal.
I am incredibly honored to have witnessed the both of you bury the hatchet in a civilized manner. However, I am afraid that I must interrupt for a brief moment. As the Theoros, I have observed the following. Lady Aglaya, the Gold Weaver, is currently on her way to Dawncloud.
Oh my.
Oh. Well, I do believe that we might have a slight overabundance of guests today.
Feeling dissatisfied, Lady Kindness? Despite the Council of Elders' lofty residence on Dawncloud, it must still tolerate the whims of the Chrysos heirs.
So you were holding back just now. Seems like you are better at playing this game than I. In any case, I'm glad that she's arriving here. So tell me, Anaxagoras, now that you're an ally of mine, if Aglaya were to demand that I hand you over, what should I do?
You can do as she says. Tell her that the Council of Elders merely wished to chat with me and had no intention of offending her.
Interesting.
However, by doing so, the authority of the Council of Elders will be as thin as papyrus that has been soaked in blood. Not only can it be destroyed at the slightest touch, but the Council will also lose possession of a valuable core flame.
Oh. Oh, he's putting her in a tough spot.
No. More like 2 core flames. After all, at the next Citizens' Assembly, that young lady who is synonymous with death will also be standing on our side.
She will? How do you gather that?
Oh? How can you be sure of that?
Is that of importance to you? All you need to know is that I have a plan. In my opinion, you should be more worried about the impending threat. If Aglaya can seize me in full view of the masses today, she could also dismiss the entire Council of Elders in one fell swoop tomorrow. If that happens, the discussion that we've just had will turn into an utter joke instead. Is this the outcome that you wish to see, Lady Kindness?
Oof.
Fine. I will handle this matter appropriately. But you do best to remember this. Fool the people and karma will be on your tail. I'll overlook it this time, but don't count on there being a next time. Unless, of course, you crave cruel punishment and consider suffering the perfect state to ponder the true nature of souls.
Well, what do you know? That happens to be one of my rare talents.
Is that foreshadowing?
We shall see then.
Ah, I've got to say that you've managed to really impress me again. But shouldn't you be going after more?
Dying to know what I'm after.
I mean, I'm the reason Titan after all. It is in me to ask and seek answers.
Easy there. You'll learn the answers soon enough. I didn't bring it up with her purely because she doesn't have the means to give me what I truly want. It's as they say, onlookers see most clearly. The true masters of Dawncloud have always been the Theoros, who watches over everything.
Speak with Lygus. Okay, there's a chest here. And there's a puzzle here. There we go.
Seek, and you will find.
An expected visitor. Welcome once again. You know, you could actually skip all the pointless debate and come straight to me to seek an audience with Kefali. I have no reason to refuse you, do I?
You may not, but Kindness has. Whoever gets hold of Kefali's core flame will get to rule over Akama.
Really?
She's wary of me, so naturally I had to gain her trust. I would say that debate was not at all pointless.
Very true.
In my view, this individual has gone to great lengths to get close to Kefali. He might very well be plotting something nefarious against the Titan.
Really?
Are you still willing to let him pass, knowing this?
Yes, very much so. All living creations are always free to visit Kefali's transcendent vessel. This comes with being the World-Bearer.
She was talking to Lygus, saying that Anaxagoras might be planning something against Kefali. Interesting. I thought she was talking to Anaxagoras, saying Lygus might be planning something against Kefali. Huh.
How convenient it is to be able to hear what they say.
It is truly my honor to speak to a venerated Titan in person. Please, go ahead. Let me join you both on this journey. Oh, a bygone myth tells of an occasion where Kefali once answered their followers' questions on the peak of the holy mountain. Their followers have since believed that scaling this Titan cliff is one way of being with the god.
Hear that? It's not every day that you get to climb a mountain with Circes. You should sing me a hymn of praise.
Titan hymns are beyond me.
Ooh, a chest.
Seek, and you will find.
And something to rebuild. There we go. And an imp. A fate fly. Fate has guided you to my hiding place, Buzz. You weren't even hiding. Fate is like the knot tied by my master, or the thread spun by my lady. They entwine and weave to form the bonds that connect us. And it's these bonds that led you to find me, Buzz. Ooh, another chest.
Go on ahead. Take this Yanis shortcut, and the long pilgrimage stairway will be waiting for you at its end.
I have to admit, I never expected you to not ask me anything. Not even my motive.
Because I know very well what it is you are after. As the saying goes, a gentleman helps others achieve their goals. I have a feeling that your theory will be validated at the end of this journey. I believe Kefali will not deprive you of your right to ask your question, especially now that you're on the brink of death. You must be closer to Kefali than anyone else. Wouldn't you agree?
I hope things go as you say, then.
Putting a child of justice into a farcical world is bound to turn it upside down. It is my hope that you bring a much-needed change to this world which is on the brink of destruction.
Honestly, this is my first time going up to Dawn Cloud's peak.
What a splendid view. Isn't it about time you recognize the magnificence of us Titans?
Well, I don't see how this place is different from those temples in the city. All they have are magnificent facades. And even though I've come this far, I'm still doubtful about getting useful clues from him.
I must be getting ahead of myself to be expecting to hear something nice from you.
Ooh.
Oh? Haven't you been in my head for some time now? It's high time you get used to how I feel about things. Alright, we're just a short hike away from Kefali. No time to waste here.
So the intellectual debate from earlier was too draining for you, huh? If Amphorius gets a new lease on life, you should focus on strengthening your body and stop shirking social interactions.
He's not doing too good, is he?
Save your concern.
The Titan is in sight. Can you make it?
Why? Are you going to carry me up if I were to fall now? I know how far I can go, so just hold your tongue and come along.
Fine then. I guess I won't say any more. I'll just wait till your soul dissipates completely to gain control over your body.
Wait. Is that... Cersei's? Hey, look at that.
Huh? What should I be looking at?
Ha! She can't see it.
Am I hallucinating? Or do we even get to see souls when we're close to dying?
Oh? Why didn't you bring your favorite spear with you on this trip, Nias?
Nias? I know I've heard this name somewhere.
It's unfortunate. The Black Tide destroyed every last inch of my calyx.
Oh.
How could that be? Even a creation of Georios, from their prized ores and molten fire, couldn't escape the fate of destruction?
Hey, Cersei's. Do you know a certain Nias?
Nias? No, not that I remember. How did you even think up such a strange name?
I just saw him. Nias. A warrior-like figure who was just chatting with you here.
No, I have no such memory. Could you be hallucinating?
This is a departed spirit?
This is a pilgrimage platform dedicated to devout believers, but you, an Exagerus, never kneel to false gods. Oh, there's an imp! A dodger fly! Halt, traveler from afar! Buzz! 100 challengers have already failed my trial. Will you be the 101st? For the honor of being a weaver, Buzz, take a guess. Behind which tree am I hiding? The one on the right. Wrong, Buzz. My moves are unmatched in the world, Buzz. Oh, we still got the rewards for it, though. That's good. A chest. Nice.
You two again.
There's an imp. An bloodstream fly. I wish to swim against the current of time's river, yet I cannot resist the torrents nor resign myself to drifting along and giving up. In the end, I am left stranded in the middle of the journey. Perhaps it's just the life of a butterfly. Oh, there's a coin. 2 of 5. Oh, I see another butterfly all the way over there. Oh, and another coin. Wait, you found me, origami fly. Something about that mural feels off. The mini-eyed blind figure seems to be missing a few feathers. Tweet? Why could that be? Is it a revelation granted by my master or a connection beyond time and space? Tweet. Fly. Nothing is impossible if you keep trying. One day, I'll climb to the top of the cliff and stand shoulder to shoulder with the Sunbearer. Buzz. Wait, how can you fly? That's unfair, Buzz. Oh, I can fly too. Never mind then, Buzz. Oh my goodness. Looking for coins. Oh, there's one down there. I thought I saw one. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Challenge complete. All coins of whimsy have been collected.
You two again.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Enough about me. Did Kaos ever reply to you?
Well, regrettably.
Seems like the price of becoming a demigod is a lot heftier than we thought.
Who's Kaos?
Kaos. Demigod. I've never heard of this person. Which Titan's authority did he inherit?
Look on the bright side, Nias. Since we've come all this way, I doubt he'd snub his old friends, would he?
Let's just hope we mean as much as the world to him.
Could Kaos have inherited Kephalie's Orflame somehow?
Hey! Are you seeing that same hallucination again?
Yes. It's still you and Nias, but you're now talking about a certain Kaos. I'm guessing he's one of your companions?
Kaos? This name sounds just as strange to me.
Never mind. I think I know what this is about. If things are as I thought, then they aren't hallucinations, but
Memories?
the souls of people.
What? But if those are the souls of the dead, then what am I?
Beats me. For all I know, you're just an illusion I conjured up in my dying moments.
Oh. Oh my. Well, no, because the other guy can see you and talk to you.
Let's just keep going. As long as I take in more sights and hear more stories.
Know your limits. Wander too far among the dead, and even I might not be able to save you.
I'm fine. If this is indeed as I thought, then this will be very amusing.
This is a pilgrimage platform dedicated to devout believers, but you and Exagoras never kneel to false gods. Yeah. Another chest. It's as if you can hear Circe's whispering. Calm your mind, clear your thoughts, and let nature's breath soothe the turmoil ahead. Oh, so I could have received that one back there. Oopsies. Okay, 7 steps. Yay, I did it!
Seek, and you will find.
So,
I cut off his dialogue. Oopsies.
Can you keep going?
Of course. I'm just...
It's a lot of stairs.
If I knew we had to climb a mountain, I wouldn't have come along with you.
I guess this also counts as one aspect of the world-bearing burden. If Amphorius does have a next life, you may want to get your body in shape.
Wait, is Naus Kefali? I'm confused. I'm trying to figure it out.
Keep your sarcasm to yourself.
I'm not getting anything of value from them.
I would sooner throw myself off this cliff and hit rock bottom than exercise even a little.
Oh!
I am Calypso of the eminent Seven Sages, after all. Training would make me no different from those Helcalithist barbarians.
So this is Calypso.
Calypso? She's one of the Seven Sages. A member of the Grove? No, she can't be. I would know her name if she really were one of the Seven Sages. Hey, Circes. Does the name Calypso ring a bell?
Is Circe's gonna be there?
Circes?
Nope, she's gone.
Gone. Doesn't matter. I can do this myself. Looks like I'm nearly there now. The land of the dead.
Hang in there, Anaxagoras.
Oh, beautiful Farewell, old world. Where are you now? O legendary era Chrysia, return to the mortal realm. Splendid gods once walked the paths we walk. Alas, all that's left of that warmth is a hazy mirage.
Why are you chanting that too?
Okay, we are ascending. Heffley's Lean. Devoted emissaries, heretical scholars, the lost wanderer, and the desperate outlaw. At the edge of divinity, we look up in awe. In a fleeting moment of terror, the long road behind fades from memory. Ooh, big chest.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
We're here. Finally. So, I don't get to ask the Titan my question, but all of you make for a pleasant surprise, nonetheless. Very well then. Let me uncover the truth for myself.
Hang in there.
Did I still fail to make it in time?
No!
So, I'm back here again. This is... I can hear it. I hear it from the depths of the tides, behind the closed doors of the void world. A voice ready to tell me something. This time, the voice is a lot clearer than before.
Since we've come this far, let's just wait.
Lord Nias and Miss Calypso, are you both here to visit Chaos too?
That is a very young Casterus, isn't it?
Yes, and we've been waiting for quite some time now.
Regrettably, he hasn't answered us. The worst-case scenario is that he's already been overwhelmed and crushed by the world-bearing burden.
You're overthinking, Lord Nias. I can still sense Chaos' soul in the area. And besides, we both know Chaos' nature. A deliverer like him wouldn't fall so readily, much less give up on all that he holds dear. Isn't that so?
Yes. I have faith in him.
That reminds me. Why are you making this trip alone, Polixia?
Oh, my sister needs more time to make sure the flowers are fine.
Oh, that's not Casterus, that's her sister. Wait a minute. The flowers are fine. Casterus can't really work with flowers, can she? The flowers die under her touch? Maybe it's not Casterus' sister.
Such a pity. Both of you have hearts kinder than anyone else.
It is
Yet
Castrus's
you were
sister.
born only to take over Thanatos' divinity.
Everything that I see and hear this time has left me shaken to the core. What may seem like a mundane conversation is in truth a once-in-a-lifetime exchange that has revealed the ultimate answer to Cersei's question.
What exactly are we?
The conjecture has taken shape and must now be solidified into a theorem. Next, I only need to seek verification from Kefali. By doing so, I can answer Cersei's question and reclaim my body.
So, Titans were humans? I'm not sure. I'm confused.
But no, I will not do that. That isn't important. Because another one of my conjectures, one that I have always dreamed of proving, has been proved right this very instant.
You're not concerned about taking Cersei's out of your body?
Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
Fusing a mortal soul with that of a Titan to replace said Titan is not a ludicrous idea after all.
What are you thinking about?
Just amazed at how this towering tree is Cersei's divine body. It's a majestic sight.
Is that so? You don't look the slightest bit amazed, though. Plus, you seem to be strangely familiar with the city around the great tree.
Merely something from the past that I won't go into.
Events of the past, huh? I was also a child when I looked up at Cersei's.
Aren't you still a child?
Their leaves and branches reflected the sparkling stars. And their trunk was like a pillar that supported the sky and ground. I stood at this very spot back then, imagining the day when I could climb to the top of this tree. Because I would be the closest I can be to the sky at that spot.
You're a sky priest, yet you study at a pace that is home to the Reason Titan. Oh, you're a sky priest, yet you study at a place that is home to the Reason Titan. That's rather counterintuitive.
Don't read too much into it. I mean, can mortals even hope to reach Aquila's realm? They're a strict and draconian god. Nothing like Cersei's. Reason is willing to share what is theirs with others, but Sky only expects people to revere them. You get what I'm saying, right, Denny? After all, the Titan that imprisoned you and Grey here in Amphorius is none other than Aquila themselves.
Really? Yes, I didn't count on provoking the ire of a local god.
But there will always be people who dream of soaring towards the sky. The Grove has a wealth of research on Aquila, and that is exactly what we are here for. It's just... I never thought Grey would meet with something like that before we set off. As a physician, I should have been there by his side.
You don't need to blame yourself. Bad luck tends to come in streaks, so don't beat yourself up over it. Besides, Aglaia needs you here to uncover the truth behind what happened to the Grove. Let's just make the most out of this trip and keep a lookout for any documents related to the Death Titan. It could be useful to CottonCandyFuzz.
Yeah, there's no rest for the weary, huh? In any case, what we're looking for could be anywhere in this enormous grove. Let's split up to cover more ground.
Danny, with your skills, I'm sure those monsters born of the Black Tide will pose no threat to you anyway.
What about you? Will you be alright on your own?
Have you forgotten that you're talking to the chief physician of the Twilight Courtyard? Have more faith in me. I'll be just fine.
I mean, just because you're a physician doesn't mean you can fight. The silence in here is near deafening. With the vast amount of knowledge it holds, this academy is akin to a labyrinth of information. Even the cleverest of scholars would easily lose their way in here. I should gather my thoughts before heading in. How to leave Amphorius. In the myths, Aquila, the titan who reigns over the domain of the skies, is a colossal bird that overlooks the world beneath them, with 100 eyes. As long as they continue to soar above the clouds, the people of Amphorius will remain trapped on the ground. Hyacine's forebears were priests who worshipped Aquila. Nobody is more familiar with the taboos of the Sky Titan than her. Seeing how Aglaia has sent her here as a guide, it's possible that she plans to have Hyacine take on a trial in the future. Amphorius' Titan mythology. In Amphorius, Titans are a common topic of discussion. People create myths that, in turn, conceive Titans. It's a tricky task to keep an objective view when among the people of Amphorius. So the myths that people create give birth to Titans? Huh. Huh. Is there a way to step out of the situation and look at it from a different perspective? Titans and Aeons. Titans and Aeons are two distinct classes of beings. Titans can communicate with us humans, and it is not impossible for us to overpower them. Upon their demise, we can even take over their divinity. In this regard, Titans can be said to be a lot more similar to humans than Aeons are. The Chrysosaurs and Demigods. Chrysosaurs are humans who possess heroic qualities, with most of them demonstrating extraordinary combat prowess and strength. Upon clearing a core flame trial, a Chrysosaur can even ascend to a demigod and inherit a Titan's divinity. Wait, something about that feels off. Is this a selection process of some sort? The Flame Chase Journey and the Prophecy. Guided by the Prophecy, the heroes are on a quest to reclaim core flames and usher in the Era Nova. Their efforts have seen gratifying results to date. As I expected, the Prophecy is the hardest to make any sense of. But with barely any information to go on, no matter how much I ruminate on it, it won't yield any results. I should leave this for another time. Think of something else. I should probably turn my attention to something else. CottonCandyFuzz's plight. Nobody could ever have imagined that CottonCandyFuzz's life would be forfeited the moment we landed on Amphorius. I should have done more to keep her safe, but it's not too late. We still have a fighting chance. The unique rules that govern life and death on Amphorius might just work in our favor and save her. The Grove is a veritable library of knowledge. Maybe they'll have records on a similar case? Please, let there be one. Enough musing for now. It's time to move. Clock is ticking. I should search for clues as I move. The night sky feels unusual, now that I've gotten used to the eternal light of Akama. All right! I think that's a great place to call it a night, guys. We got pretty far in the story, and we got to learn a little bit more about Circe's and oh my word, I can't say his name anymore. Anaxagoras. Tonight. And we learned some very incredible news about the Trailblazer. Some very shocking news. Hopefully we can save her. And yeah, it was a wild story so far, and we will continue it next Wednesday. Saturday and Sunday will be Kingdom Hearts 3. So thank you guys so much for coming out and playing some Star Rail with me. I hope you guys have had a great night/morning wherever you are at. And I hope you have a great rest of your night/morning wherever you may be. Thank you so much to everybody who came out and interacted in the chat. I love talking with my viewers. It makes my stream so much more special. So thank you for that, and for everybody who watched on Twitch and is watching on YouTube. Thank you so much for coming out to my forest, guys. I will talk to you later. Goodbye, everybody.